What up, everybody? It's your boy Adrian, and I'm back once again here to talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers and some of this Pittsburgh Steelers news. Yes, more than ever, as we talked about free agency, it's been a little over 2 weeks. I talked about it 2 weeks ago about some of the signings they did, but as soon as I dropped that video, a lot of stuff has been happening. I've been waiting to react and give you guys my thoughts and updates. I've tweeted about it a little bit here and there, X, whatever you want to call it, but I just had to come here and talk about it. Omar Khan has been willing and dealing. He has been making moves and being aggressive more than ever. After the Patrick Queen, after the Russell Wilson thing, I talked about it. We still need to make some moves. Still need another safety. So the Steelers decided to get the safety Deshaun Elliott, formerly of the Miami Dolphins last year, 2-year, $6 million deal. I got hope. I believe can do everything. He can help Minka, help with the field. He can help Minka be able to roam. He can tackle. He's physical. Knock passes down. He can do everything this defense does need him to do. And then after that, shortly after that, came as a huge shock. This dropped on a random Friday, late Friday afternoon. The Pittsburgh Steelers traded quarterback Kenny Pickett. Yes, traded quarterback Kenny Pickett to the Philadelphia Eagles in shocking move. There's reports coming out from Jerry Dulac, who's a big Steelers reporter, that Kenny Pickett did not handle the Russell Wilson signing well. Fruits of news, he did refer to that, but they ended up getting rid of him. And then what do you know? Shortly thereafter, the Pittsburgh Steelers and what most people anticipated and want to happen, traded for quarterback Justin Fields of the Chicago Bears for a conditional 6th-round pick, turned into a 4th-round pick if he played 51% of more of the snaps. Now, Mike Tomlin has came out recently and this week in the owners' meetings, which are going on this week in the NFL, and said Russell Wilson has the pole position to be the starter. Even if he starts, there's a chance he could get hurt or whatever the case may be, and I believe the Steelers will at least have some packages, especially knowing Arthur Smith, for Justin Fields in the meantime. Can he be the future franchise quarterback? I know they got to decide on this 5th-year option, which I don't know what they're going to do. I think they have to May to decide on that, but we're going to see how Russell Wilson plays and if Justin Fields can be the franchise quarterback. But I believe the Steelers put themselves in a position very well. Signing Russell Wilson to the veteran minimum, getting Justin Fields for a 6th-round pick. They're not paying anything to the quarterback room right now, and it was a lot better from what Kenny Pickett. And mind you, I wish Kenny Pickett nothing but the best and all well wishes, but coming into the draft, I was not happy. Excuse me, guys, with his play at Pitt. He was an older guy, so he came into the league, and I didn't feel like he was going to get it better. Problem was he never had an elite trait. He was hurt, had a few concussions, got knocked out late last year. Just did not see it from a guy. I didn't feel like he had any chance to get any better at all. And we need to make a move. We need to become more explosive. Especially, I think what sealed it was the fact that Mason Rudolph was able to come in and did what he did and get the team to the playoffs and finish the season out strong. So that was the thing. The quarterback was a must need. Still need offensive line. We added a safety. I think that was the much help to help Minka. Do believe we need some wide receivers, but what they did in these signings still don't give me to believe that they'll need another one. But they added some receivers over recently. They signed former Rams receiver Van Jefferson, former Super Bowl champ. He's been hurt a little bit. He got a 1-year deal. I believe as a vet guy to get some depth. And yesterday they signed Quez Watkins. Spent his first 4 years with the Philadelphia Eagles. He's got tons of speed, tons of speed. But I still think there's a little bit of untapped potential there. So that being said, he had 15 catches for 142 in the touchdown last year in 9 games. But still have to add the receiver depth. And today, the NFL decided to change or update the kicking rule or tweak it a little bit. And I still look confusing, but it's supposed to help with the returners and be able to return more of the time. So they signed former Atlanta Falcon, former Minnesota Viking, former Chicago Bear, New England Patriot, Cordero Patterson to a 2-year, $6 million deal today. And I believe most of that is strictly for playoff, for return, and then get some explosiveness and return game. That's get us some good field position, do everything. And I think the Steelers are just making moves. And I love the way that they are being aggressive, but they still need a wide receiver, number 2 next to George Pickens. They still need offensive line help, whether that's a tackle, and they have to get a center no matter what. Whether they trade for him or Omar Khan's talking about, that's not out the question. So we'll see what happens. The draft is almost a month upon us, which is crazy. So we'll see what they do. But Omar Khan is not done yet, and he's gonna have some more moves that surprise us. I'm not sure how much cap space they have, but the Pittsburgh Steelers have done a great job in free agency and adding little tweaks in here. We still, like I said, we still have some more moves today. We can add another safety. We need another corner alongside Joey Porter Jr., maybe a slot guy. So there's a lot of different ways we can go, but the Steelers just keep making subtle tweaks here and there. So great job by the boys right now, Omar Khan and company. So we'll see what happens, but I said we back shortly again to talk about the Steelers. But great job is by Omar Khan, Mike Tomlin. So we'll continue to give you guys update and monitor about what's going on. But my team is already looking like they're going to be much improved and much better than for the season coming up. So, hey, keep hope, stay alive. Here we go. Steeler Nation, baby. It's your boy Adrian. I'm out.